Good evening. My name is Ronald Sims, and I will be your host for this 25th annual Christmas concert of the National Youth Orchestra. This year's concert will be a virtual one, however, as we are still grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic. We trust that you will enjoy our presentation tonight. Some aspects of our presentation will take you for a walk down memory lane and will also introduce you to some of our new and present talent. Our opening selection is The Good King Swings and will be conducted by the founding director of the orchestra, Duke Errol Strawn.
I now present to you the Bahamas National Youth Orchestra under the guidance of the directors and under the spirit of Mr. Dennis Donaldson. Thank you.
Here now is the founding director of the orchestra with season's greetings.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 25th annual Christmas concert. This was all arranged and packaged just for your listening and viewing pleasure. So we'd like you to sit back and enjoy. My name is Duke Errol Strawn, director of the Bahamas National Youth Orchestra. Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Our next selection is Jingle Bell Rock, conducted by Assistant Director and Conductor Aaron Rollins Neely. And here's our Assistant Director Conductor, Mr. Aaron Rollins Neely.
We give God thanks in all things. Even though many of us as a community have experienced losses, setbacks, and inconveniences, we still must give God thanks for bringing us this far, knowing well that He will continue to see us through this time of pandemic and economic downturn. We in the orchestra have done our best to keep the learning of music alive through video conference sessions, and we will continue to do what we can for the musical and moral development of our youth. We thank our parents, patrons, and partners for their continued support through it all. On behalf of the director, officers, and members, we wish all a blessed Christmas and much faith for a new year laden with recovery and a return to face-to-face sharing of music. God bless you all.
And for another walk down memory lane, here's the late Dennis Donaldson conducting Trumpet from the Nutcracker Suite.
Let's hear it, Mr. Dennis Donaldson and the National Youth Orchestra. Let's give them another round of applause.
Devon Major is a saxophonist majoring in jazz studies at Central State University in Ohio. Here he is with the Christmas song. Shaggy Ritchie has been around as long as the orchestra has been around. Assistant director role in the orchestra. He's now going to bring you greetings.
Good day to all. This is the most wonderful time of the year. A time when family and friends usually gather. A time to exchange gifts. A time to decorate. And a time to indulge in food and drink. And most of all, to reflect on the birth of the Lord Jesus Christ. These, however, are unprecedented times. This is the orchestra's 30th year since being formed in 1990. We usually would have started Christmas practices in September. This obviously could not be done the way we would usually like. We did virtual practices, lessons, and workshops, but we found challenges in this. We decided this would be a good time to reflect on our progression from year to year. Showcase some of our past musicians and conductors. Aaron Needy spearheaded the production you are viewing tonight, and I hope this would help put you in the spirit of Christmas. Thank you so much for viewing, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
May this Christmas end this most challenging 2020 year in a cheerful note, and make way for a fresh, bright, and prosperous new year. Here's wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Seasons, greetings, and best wishes for the new year.
Our next selection by the orchestra is a Christmas concerto featuring Tony Mackey on trumpet and conducted by the founding director, Duke Errol Strong.
Because he produced so many young professionals. He's a man of great diversity, a man of good conspicuance. He's a man of impeccable character. So if a man has a lot, I can't shut him out. Here is Duke Strong.
The most challenging piece, and every year I throw it out to who pick it up. And this is more or less like a passing out piece. And this year, young Tony Mackey decided he would take it.
Listen to him, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Matthews.
Jamelia Pinder is a saxophonist. She's also a student studying at the Shaw State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. She's going to treat us to Oh Holy Night.
Hello, my name is Jamelia Pinder, a current member of the Bahamas National Youth Orchestra. I would just like to take a few moments out to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May God's richest blessings fall upon you and yours during this season.
Here with another saxophone solo is young Jerron Francis, a 9th grade student at the Anatole Rogers School. And now with the trumpet selection, Davian Cartwright.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And now for tributes from Nigel Clark and the Right Reverend Leish Boyd, Anglican Bishop of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story about that is he was supposed to conduct the evening, and something went wrong, and he said he couldn't bother. But I was having so much fun up here, he said, I'm not going to let you have all the fun. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the former superintendent of the police band, Nigel Ballhead Clark.
Good morning, everybody. You're looking spookishly beautiful. I really didn't want to be here, but my doctor said, Nigel, you just had a 6-hour operation. You need to sit down on the leg. But Duke also said, I have to be here. And I guess I'm like, you know, when the Chinese, when they go in the monastery, I was like a monk to Duke, so whatever he say, I have to do. Because in the late 60s, when I started playing, Mr. Duke Strawn used to teach me free. I used to pay him, you know, of course, you didn't have any money. I used to pay him with Conch Bubby. You all know that. So I am forever grateful to Mr. Strawn. So, and when I remember when I first joined the band, he said, boy, you can take over that damn band soon. And he was right. I did.
Thank you very much, Madam Mistress of Ceremonies. I wish to acknowledge the special guests in our midst, among them Sir Orville Turnquest and Archbishop and Mrs. Drexel Gomez, Mr. Duke Arrow Strawn, the leader of this great organization, members of the orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from my family to yours. I asked to speak this evening as an orchestra parent. Joanne and I have been orchestra parents for the past 13 years, and 2 of our boys are in the orchestra still. Even though they are college students, when they come home for Christmas and the summer, they share in this organization. I wanted to speak to express deep appreciation to Mr. Duke Arrow Strawn for all that he has done and all that he continues to do with music and with young people in our country. He has displayed dedication and commitment to our young people. He has helped so many of them to develop musical skills, to develop discipline, to develop self-confidence. Joanne and I often marvel as parents that if we had to pay for the wealth of skills and experience that our 2 sons have gained in this organization, we would never even be able to begin to quantify the amount. I do not wish to be trendy or provocative, but I say this: we talk about heroes in our country, about national recognition, and about national honors. I beg to suggest that Errol Strawn has had few or none of these. He has done enough and certainly deserves more recognition nationally. He probably wouldn't want me to say that, but I've said it.
Say it again.
He has had a change of heart. But sir, I thought I should get up and say these things. And Errol Strawn did not know what I was going to say. I only asked him if I could speak. He has been a musician over many decades, a performer, a recording artist, a teacher. He has provided and facilitated musical instruments and other supplies for years. And we express to him our deep appreciation. This interest in young people did not just begin. I had the privilege of growing up in the greater Chippenham Boyd subdivision area. And growing up as a boy, I can remember the young people that congregated around his home. He used to show movies. Those were the days of the reel projectors, you know, the 2 reels. Those were the days when he organized sporting events, races in the street to keep the kids occupied, taking them to the beach on his truck. So many things that helped so many young people to stay focused and to grow. Errol Strawn has always had an interest in young people. I think that these things need to be said. I also wish to thank the orchestra led by Errol Strawn for many years of delightful Christmas concerts. These events are gems. My wife and I and other family members have come every year, and we continue to be delighted by the quality of the performance and by all of the guest artists who present. All of us, especially us orchestra parents, need to pledge our continued support. Some of us perhaps need to do more to support, but certainly let us continue to give everything we can to the orchestra. And so that means for some of you, you've got to get out and have some more babies so that Errol can have children in the orchestra.
Second that.
I wish to conclude by saying to you, Duke Errol Strawn, to Mrs. Strawn, who is the supportive facilitator, to the late Dennis Donaldson, to Mr. Anthony Shaggy Ritchie, and to Mr. Nigel Clark, thank you for all that you do and have done to make the National Youth Orchestra everything that it is, and for the ways in which you have blessed our children and our families. Thank you very much.
Bahamians are known to play most instruments, but this is the first time I can remember seeing a Bahamian play the harp. Here is Zoliswa Gilbert playing the harp.
Just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everybody, from Wilberforce, Ohio. Be safe, guys.
Our next orchestra selection is Sea Amid the Winter Snow, conducted by Aaron Rollins Neely.
and gentlemen, and this young man, I only thought he knew about battery and tire and all, and not giving discounts. But I found out he is a tremendous saxophonist. He's been playing since the age of 8, and he was introduced to his instrument by His Royal Highness, the Duke. He'll be accompanied by the Assistant Director, Aaron Neely. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Darren McCartney. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Oh, you could do better than that. Wait till you hear him.
The founding director of the orchestra, Duke Errol Strawn, has a birthday, and so the orchestra is gonna do a happy birthday for him.
And because somebody had a birthday this week, guess who it was? Happy birthday, Mr. Strawn.
Thank you. Wishing you a peaceful and safe Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, and I hope you wasn't naughty this year, and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to everyone and a Happy New Year.
We thank you for joining us this evening, and we certainly hope that you enjoyed our presentation. Season's greetings to all of you.